Hey guys, this video is not so much of Wicca findings as much as, oh my god, this is going to be a new thing. And I don't know why it hasn't happened before, or haven't been really introduced to it as much, and if I wasn't really intrigued by it. I was more swept and taken away by Greco-Roman era, or Greek deities, if you will. More or less, more like Hecate. I do like the other gods and goddesses. I am still a devotee to her, to Hecate. I'm not really leaving her. I really don't feel like I should leave her. She's still in my life, and I don't think I ever would leave her, but things can change, but I highly doubt it. But anyways, as you guys, if you were friends with me on Facebook, and you can kind of tell by the title of the video is what is going on with me. Egyptian mythology, or just Egyptian pantheons, are just seeping their claws into my life. The story is, me and my boyfriend, we went to go eat at a restaurant, and we said we wanted to go to the thrift store, the Goodwill. And I was like, yeah, we should go there. And I got this really feeling of, we should really go there. Usually when that happens, like, I might find something I really like. Usually I find a whole basket of candles, a whole raft of candles for like $3, which I did get. Lately I've been really getting like, oh, they're all backwards, but been getting like little young adult books about witches and stuff. And some of them are pretty impressive, and I only spent $1 on each. But some of them are pretty impressive colors and looks, and description is so amazing. But this is amazing, and I have them all right here. I was excited. I researched it on my phone on each one. Try to look for statuettes for each one, statues for each one, because there were 4 of them at Goodwill. And I just put them all in my basket. So I'm researching who's who and who's what. And I kind of got the drift of 1 or 2 of them, but the others were kind of complicated. So I had to call Cricket Saw. Mama calls me Sherry. I had to call Sherry, and I cried to her. I was like, oh my god, who's this? Who's that? Let me upload these videos. Let me upload these pictures on Facebook, and you tell me who it is. Call me back. So she calls me back, and we discovered 2 of them. And 2 of them were really known. And I was amazed. I was like, oh, this sounds something I really want to get into. Now, we couldn't find the other 2. We couldn't find the other 2s, because it was really hard to decipher, because a lot of them are out of print. So I discovered later down the road who's the second one. Later down in the store, actually. I found out who one of them. We discovered one together, and then the second one that we couldn't identify, I discovered who it was. And when I told her, she's like, oh, that's the crazy one. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to keep this one, but I am going to buy it just to learn it. And so here they are. So first thing is Thoth statuette. Look at it. He's only missing, mind you, he's only missing his little pin or paintbrush, whatever method. I really like this one. When I researched it on Amazon, it was the black form, where he's purely black. I like this one because he's really relatively close to my skin color, which makes me relate to him even more. This is Thoth, if no one didn't know. And he is the god of magic, and he's the god of like knowledge and stuff like that. He is, cross-reference to Greek, he is Hermes, or Mercury. He's the guy of everything, and I thought this is even cool because if he's somewhat related to them, my hair. I'm always freaking out about my hair. Maybe I should shave it all off. But he's a lot of cross-reference to him, and I really liked that about it. Still has its numbers in the back, still brand new. Does not smell like incense or anything, so I'm assuming the person whoever got this liked it for a second and didn't like it and had to get rid of them. So he's going to be my new god that I'm going to be researching, studying, and actually practicing. So if you guys have any advice about how you guys seek out Thoth, leave comments below. The next one is Skimmet, the goddess. She's a warrior goddess. She can kind of be the same goddess as Hecate. She's a lioness goddess. This is what I researched from. She's in great condition, nothing scratched, dented, or anything, as you can tell. She's in pure gold form. Sometimes she has a red dress to symbolize the blood and gore, because she's a warrior goddess, that she goes in this frenzy mode, and whenever she feels something injustice or someone done wrong to you, she goes frenzy and crazy up in the face. She was tricked, I think, by her father, or someone tricked her, one of the gods tricked her into turning the Nile red, turning the river red, and telling her that she should drink it, drink the blood of your victims, and da-da-da-da-da-da. And when she drank it, it was fooled as it was wine, and it was so foolish that when she went into frenzy mode, she drank this whole river up to clear it up, and she became drunk and delirious and passed out. And when she passed out, she woke up and she saw the Creator God, and she realized that she was in graces of Him and that she should be calm. But she's notorious for going crazy up in your shit. So I'm thinking she's going to be my new goddess, and lately I've been staring at her. Lately I've been really looking at her and really just visualizing her more than anything. So I really like her. I really like what she stands for. Plus I really like the statue. My next one, me and Carcassonne discovered who he was. He's just considered guardian. He's not really a Pacific god. He is used, though. You can see the dust incense. He was used. He was set and used probably for a decor because he doesn't smell like incense too much. But he is the guardian, and so I was going to use him as a guardian of protection of when I'm doing divination or anything of sorts, when I feel like I might befalled something, or protection of home and stuff, because he has a pyramid for a dress or not a skirt or something. I would like to say sash or something like that. His sash is like that, and plus he has this wand or baton or baton to beat them, and he has a spear to attack. Now he is pure form. This is all complete together, just like Skimmet. She's all complete. Thoth is the only one that's missing a little thing. Now, last is him. And when I looked at him, I thought he was King Tut for a second because of his dark makeup and his dark eyeliner and his hat. But then I realized King Tut had a higher formed hat. And I found out, this is the one where we got confused on, me and Carcassonne got confused on who he was. I found out that he was the crazy king. His name is Amun-ra, I think that's what he is. He announced himself as no parents, that he was born out of complete pure creation, and he really believed in, he was really hardcore on having all the gods as one, and he was the supreme one, and that's why he hence crowned himself Ra to relate as the king of gods. Some people practice on, I think, the lower Egypt, I think. Some practice him as Zeus. He's an all-power being. So I want to take him up as a challenge. I really do. And looking at him kind of reminds of my craziness, if you will. But I want to take him up for a challenge and see if I can connect to him, because I think he's slightly misunderstood. Or he's just straight up crazy, and I like that craziness. All of these, each of these were $8. And when I researched him, he is out of print. He was naturally $25, $24.95 plus shipping and handling, but he is out of print. They no longer make him, and I thought that was a huge steal. He's solid. He has all his stuff, nothing missing. Thoth, he is on Amazon. He's pure black on. He's black on black. His skin is black form, and he's $23 something, and I got him for $8. Skimmet, she's really hard to find. This is a really hard to find statuette, and I'm not saying because mine's rare and no one can find it, but she's really hard because when you type in statuette for her, she comes into different forms as she's sitting on the throne calmly. She's in warrior position, where she's on tack, where she's like on guard. Sometimes she has a fire on her hand, because she does have fiery magics because of the sun on her head. I really researched her a lot. I really like her imagery, and I really like photos that people create of her. But I really like her. I really like her injustice attitude. It's kind of like a Hecate attitude. It has no problem in correcting what's wrong. So yeah, when I mentioned this online, my friend freaked out, and she's like, I have this book for you. It's called The Secret Teaching of the Temple of Isis. Even though I don't really, I haven't touched Isis, I haven't gone that far in touching any Egyptian mythology or any Egyptian gods or goddesses, but this is what I really think about. Has a little information about who's who and, related to everything. I really like it. She also gave me the Egyptius Hero, the Egyptian tarot deck. It's used. Here's the instruction book, and it's backwards, of course, but here are the image of the cards, which these are pretty epic. I mean, purification is right here. I'm just randomly picking. Justice, which, this is a pretty cool card. Justice, and the imagery is like that. The backs are very, very, I would say very Eastern look. Very simple look. So I'm gonna try to study these cards and see if I can connect with these cards and whatnot. But yeah, that's kind of my findings. And so if you guys have anything advice on Egyptian mythology, or anything that you guys follow, or anyone that you guys actually have these gods or goddesses on you, gods or goddess, if you have any advice about rituals or little sayings, message me, comment, whatever, contact me. I'm really intrigued by these people. Give me a book list of who I should really read and what's the big thing. Awesome, guys. This is really awesome. This is going to be a new challenge / change life for me. And I'm really excited about this, as you can tell with my face. But yeah, till then, guys, blessed be.